We're really looking forward to our 2012-13 hockey season coming up. We kick it off this weekend in Blaine, Minnesota at Fogarty Arena. Just to look a little bit of a preview of our season, we're returning quite a few very strong players on our team this year. Returning all seven of our MIAC honorees from last season, including Trent Johnson at defense, as well as John Haig at forward, who were all conference last season. We're really looking forward to seeing how this group, which is still a young group, transfer to another season here in MIAC hockey. At defense, I think we're returning arguably one of the best D-cores in the league. We have 6 returning defensemen that all played in our last playoff game last season. Of those 6 returners, none of them are seniors again. So we have a good young group of defensemen that are going to be returning. Of those, you got guys like Wally Cassette, who is also an all-rookie team member, and also players like Nick Vattensdahl, Nick Senta, Milray, Ramsgaard, some guys that were all young guys, some sophomores, some freshmen last year that really made a good jump for us. At forward, we're returning, again, quite a few very good players. Of this, one very interesting stat is we're returning 70 of our 78 goals that we scored last year. Over 90% of our points that we had last year are returning. So we have a great offensive group coming back. Probably one of the most notable returners would be John Haig, who was a freshman last year. He actually led the entire conference in points per game last year, and was just an awesome freshman in our league last year at the forward position. We also have some great leadership in that group with Michael Palmasino, some other seniors in Joe Herron, Josh Pettit, Tobias Lindbro. Some of those guys that are older, returning veterans, going to be seniors that are going to lead that group, hopefully to great things this season. At goaltender, we're returning J.D. Wells, who won 7 out of 9 games down the stretch last year. J.D. was a big reason for our second half of the season and making the playoffs last year, so we're expecting big things out of him. But also at goaltender, we're bringing in a couple of new faces, and Mitch Thompson, a Division I transfer from the University of Wisconsin. He'll be a junior standing this year. And then also a player named Saxton Soley, who was Player of the Year in Wisconsin his senior year in high school, as well as played some junior hockey last year. So those two guys will be also challenging for that number 1 goaltending position. Again, we're really looking forward to seeing what we can do this year. Looking to have a much better start this season than we had last season, and hopefully roll that into a successful second half like last year, and be competing for a MIAC championship, come February. So looking forward to the season. Hope you can come out and support us and support your Johnny hockey team. Thanks.